Hello students, today I will teach you how to make an Eid card. I have made one over here beforehand and I'll show you how to make something exactly like it. I'll teach you how to make this abstract crescent, these stars, this pop-up section, this animal, this sheep, and I'll even teach you how to make a pull-up Eid knot, as you can see here. So when you pull this knot, you will be acquainted to a message. Let's get on with the video. First, you will need an A4 size paper. Fold it in half, like so, and you have made the base of a card. Firstly, we'll have to begin with making up the pop-up section as shown in this card. I'll teach you how to make this section over here, so when you open it, it pops up. For that, you will need a scissor, like this. Begin by cutting a little square in the middle of your card. If you have problem with finding where the middle is, you can use a pencil and a scale to do that. You can draw your square. That's not the middle. Neither is that. So what I do is I find the middle and I draw a square rectangle. After doing so, I will begin cutting it with my scissors. Like this. But what you want to do is you don't want to cut this line. You only want to cut these two lines. As you can see, I have only cut these two lines and not this line, because this line being there is really important. After doing that, fold it like this and then flatten it out, and then do the same on the other side like this. After it has been folded from both sides, it should easily move. Then what you do is you open the card and then you'll see like this. Then you have to pull this inside, pull this inwards towards you and close the card. And after doing so, just rub over this section and there, easily you have created your pop-up section. To decorate that, I'm gonna draw balloons coming out from this box. For that, you will need color pencils. Begin by drawing a balloon in this corner of the paper. All you have to do is draw an egg-like shape, which is oval, like I am doing here. And there is my balloon. Then I'm gonna color it inside like this, and I'll repeat this step 5 more times. After you're done, you will be left with 6 balloons looking like this. Then you will need a black color pencil for making the string of the balloons. All you have to do is make some wavy lines like this. They don't have to be proper like I am doing. I'm just doing random wavy lines, different sorts of waves. Like this, you will have the string of your balloon. If you want to add an extra touch, this is for the older children, but if you want to add an extra touch, take a yellow color pencil and make a little bow. You can make it different on each type of balloon, but I like to do it with yellow. I'll do it on 3 balloons right now. All you have to do is make a cross and then make a line on each side of the cross. Like that, I'm done. Then I fill this area a little bit plain because this will be the box, like this. Like when you open it, a box will emerge. But I want to decorate it. What I'll do is I'll get color pencils and make a little spiral on each side like this. After you're done, it should look something like this. Then you have made one of the parts of the card, the pop-up section, the balloons. Next, we'll be moving on to making a moon over here, putting stars and writing Eid Mubarak. First, you will need a circular object, like a tape. Begin by putting the circular object right at the corner of the paper and then draw a semicircle, like I am doing. Like I've done here. It does not have to be perfect, like you can see mine is not. Then make a ring around the semicircle to make this look like a crescent, which is a moon. You can make the moon as big or as small as you want. After you're done with that, then we're going to start decorating the moon. We're gonna begin by coloring abstract. This is what we will be doing. We will make different shapes. First, take your pencil and then draw lines in all directions. After doing so, you can just connect them and make any type of shapes you want. Abstract art is uneven shapes and that's what makes it look nice. So I'll be right back after I'm done making all the shapes. After you're done, it should look something like this. Then get your color pencils and color inside all of the sections. Color darker to add a more prominent look, as I am doing. Like you've seen, I've done the first section purple, then I'll do the second section green, and I'll be right back after I'm done with all the sections. After you're done, your moon should look something like this. I have even outlined it with a black pen to add more definition to it. Then we'll be making colored stars like I have made in this card over here. For that, you will need colored papers. Begin by keeping them all together like this and cutting out an extremely little section from it because we won't need more. And save that section and save the rest of the paper. So what you do is you cut out a little section like I have here, and then you won't need the rest of the paper. Then draw a star on the paper. Like I have done here. After you've done that, keep all of the papers together and begin cutting the star with scissors. After you've cut your star, they should look something like this, like I have cut. Then get a glow stick and start pasting the stars in the sections like I am doing. I've got a minion glow stick. I pasted my first star and I'm going to paste the rest. After you're done, it should look something like this. As you can see, now we've done with most part of our card. Then we're going to write Eid Mubarak. You can write it in whatever writing style you want, but I like to write it thin. So I'll just write Eid, and then please ignore my dirty handwriting. And then you can make these a little bit darker, like I am doing. Then what you do is that I make these lines to add a little bit more definition. And done! You're done with the cover page. We'll move on to the next page. Again, you've done this section, and now we're gonna make a similar moon inside. First, what you do is you cut the semicircle that you have created. After you've cut it, it should look something like this with no flap. Then, if you see this line, trace over it and form another crescent inside, like I am doing. Now this also looks like a plain crescent, so then for decorating you will need color pencils. I have taken rainbow color pencil and begin by making swirls inside the moon. As you can see, I've done with my red section. Now I move on to orange. Then you must make a shape. Begin by making a small U for its face, then make a line going upwards. After that, make a little curve, 2 eyes and 2 floppy ears. Then make a small cloud on top for the sheep's head and a big cloud for the sheep's body. After that, make its legs. After doing so, outline it with a black pen. After you've outlined the sheep, it should look something like this. Then you will need cotton. Begin by taking out a piece of cotton and then taking a small section from it, like I have here. Then roll up this entire section till it becomes a small ball. Place it in a container and do the same with other pieces of cotton.